Good morning. Today is Monday, September 11th. This will be my third week. And it was a lot of testing at first, pulling them for small group testing. We do the FAST test, we do the iReady test, and there's reading and math, so it's 4 tests altogether. So that took up the majority of the first week and a half, and then the end of last week we were just trying to configure like a schedule, and then Friday I started my regular schedule with seeing the kids. So because of the way we do it, I do see the kids 30 minutes at a time. There's about 5 minutes in between, before the next group comes, and basically it's back to back all day, and I have a 30-minute lunch break. But I will eventually start having a lot of IEPs on my schedule, especially come like the springtime. This month I have a couple due, so I need to go ahead and get started on writing those. Today we are going to do a little like craft activity for September 11th, and I have like a word search. Friday we just did like a get to know you thing where it was just one of those like worksheets that says it's all about me, and they write their name and like favorite color, how old they are, their teacher's name, different things like that, favorite song. We did that on Friday, and then we will start probably our iReady minutes on Tuesday. I also have had a word problem of the day. I'm going to start that word problem of the day and vocabulary word of the day, because I noticed on a lot of their tests there was a lot of word problems and a lot of vocabulary words, and it seemed like that was something they were struggling with. Friday's word was sparkle, and we had a lot of really good discussions about that. What are some things that sparkle? Why do you think they sparkle? That was something that I did with my 2nd through 5th grade groups. My kindergarten group, my para is not with me. She has to push into another kindergarten class, and there's only 2 kiddos in that group anyway. I'm gonna have them just come in. We're gonna do Haggerty and work on letters and numbers and things like that. My 1st graders, I haven't really decided exactly what I'm going to do with them. Now we are still going to work on iReady minutes with all but kindergarten. So kindergarten, the teachers want to do their own iReady minutes. I will be pulling small groups, and I say small groups, my groups are small anyway. So I can probably pull like 1 or 2 kids at a time to my table to work on additional things like their IEP goals. And I've posted some things on Instagram. If you follow me there, you've seen a few things, but I have based my kind of, I guess you could say, classroom management on iReady and lessons passed and things like that. So if you score 100, you can earn this, things like that. So I'll show you a little bit around the classroom. Okay, so when you first walk in, I've got just a small bulletin board there. I put birthdays. I have an affirmation station without a mirror. I have 3 table groups, and I have headphones in here, and then just supplies here. I don't have a use yet for this stuff. I did put some like behavior ticket things in there in case I want to end up using it partially for that. I don't know. But right now they're really just kind of here. And so yeah, hung up some of these posters, which the glue dots are not really working that well. It's very humid in here. As you can see, one of them fell. That's how I have their notebooks situated. Things are not where they will go yet. I mean, it's definitely a mess in here still, but it's fine. So word of the day and word problem of the day, and then this is my area. Tried to organize the stuff that I had here that I was gonna use. This is part of the reward system, and then still have some of the testing certificate with the candies. This is my treasure box, my mini eraser store, and then my candy bin. I have snacks in these drawers for the snack option. So 10 lessons passed, they get to pick one treasure box item and one candy or snack item. So I did leave the black, and then I just put an iReady tracker up there for lessons passed, and then this section right here I'm going to use for myself. So yeah, just a little overview. This is my Paris table over here. I just, like I said, just shoved stuff wherever I could find a place. Some of the workbooks that I have right here are things that we might use. I need to get rid of this. I think it's a standing desk, and I don't want it or need it. I have this stuff that I still need to, that I printed forever ago, that I still need to put together, and that's what I have in this. So I'll probably use a lot of that for the first graders, and I already have the Haggerty for the first graders, but I don't have the kindergarten Haggerty yet. Now this is what I'm thinking about using with the kindergartners as well. So alphabet practice, number practice, and then it comes with, let's see, comes with these cards for the alphabet and these cards for the numbers. This is what we did on Friday. This is what we are going to make today. And then I also have this word search and this ABC order. I don't think it all came together. This is, by the time you see this, it'll be too late, I guess, for you to use any of this stuff. But anyway, so that's what I have for today. I was thinking about making one quickly this morning so that they could see a real example instead of just pictures. I need to make sure I have enough for myself to make one. So yeah. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, September 12th. I'm in the classroom. I just wanted to show a couple of things. So I bought some stuff for this bone bridge, kind of like STEM activity. So I think I got mostly everything. I need to see what else I need. I got the aluminum foil to do a different STEM activity. I'm not sure that this is going to be something that we're going to be able to handle in all of my groups, but I think I could probably do it with the older ones. I'm probably going to do it next month, but I just wanted to show that because that was pretty cool. Because I have about 40 kids, I was trying to find something that would be a little bit more budget friendly for a Halloween gift. So these were free and they were editable, so you could put their name up here. And I got a big pack of glow sticks just off of Amazon. So I'm gonna do that for their Halloween gift. This was the other STEM activity that I saw. This was for the penny boat, I think. I think that's why I got the aluminum foil. I don't know what I did with the other papers for the bone bridge. So, got word problem of the day, kind of more like a riddle, kind of. And then our word of the day is gadget. And then I just have some instructions. Get your notebook, write the date, answer the word problem of the day. Still haven't found the bone bridge activity stuff, but this was another one that I printed. So they're trying to create a device that they can use to bob for apples. So again, probably something I can only do with my older kids. I was trying to find like some like group type work that we could kind of build like a classroom community and like do things together as a group and try to tie in reading and math standards at the same time, because that's basically what I'm working on in here, and these things are kind of more like science, but I don't know, we'll see. I have some groups that have some behavioral issues, so I don't really want, plus we only have 30 minutes, so I would have to probably spend like multiple days on things like this. I just thought that this was fun and maybe something that I could try to incorporate. We are going to start iReady minutes today. So I have iPads in here. They're going to just come in, do their word problem, and then get straight on the iPads for iReady. So hopefully today goes pretty well. I'll probably check in tomorrow. Good morning. Today is Thursday, September 14th. I think I have missed checking in a couple of days. I feel like it has gone better with the iReady in the classroom, but at the same time, we've had a lot of issues with devices. I have iPads in my room, and we thought that it would be a better option to just use the iPads that were in the room and not have them bring their own devices, because we are a one-to-one school where K through 2 has iPads and 3 through 5 has Chromebooks. But like I said, we figured it would be easier for them to just come in and not have to bring anything. Well, our iPads are not all working. We only have about, I think, 4 that are working. I do have a group. My biggest group is 7 kids. But that has worked out kind of okay, because some of those kids had already done their iReady minutes in their classroom. And so I just have been pulling them over at my table and working on some reading comprehension stuff that I found on TPT for free, because I wanted to prep those books. I think I showed you guys that Primary Gal, she has like a resource room pack for reading and math, and I wanted to prep those, but it's a lot of copies, and so I have not gotten all of that prepped yet. I have some of it, but not all of it. There is also a spelling curriculum that she has, so I wanted to prep that too for some of the grades. So I'm slowly getting that together. I probably will be able to kind of start that next week. The only thing I'm thinking though is that everybody's not going to be on the same page, basically. Everybody's not going to be finishing their packet at the same time. So it's going to be a lot of trying to figure out who needs what packet next, if that makes sense. So today, I think I'm going to work on some IEP stuff, and I'm going to have my para probably run the room a little bit. I'm not going to leave the room. I will still be there, and I'll still, do some things, but I think I'm going to have her do the question of the day and all that stuff I do when they first get in. And at least for part of the day, I really need to get some things done with some IEPs. I really don't have any time during the day. So that's today. Tomorrow, a lot of them are going to be done with their minutes today, and I think I was talking about how they were going to do reading and math minutes with me, and I don't know why I was thinking that. Our school has DIB, what they call DIB time. It's 30 minutes, and they do it during ELA and they do it during math. And so the 2nd through 5th grade have departmentalized, so they have 2 teachers, one for reading, social studies, and one for math and science. So I am pulling all of my kids, or the majority of my kids, during their ELA dip time. So, and that's just the way it made sense to do. So they will not be doing their math minutes with me, which is fine, because I wasn't sure how they were going to logistically do 45 for reading and 45 for math. So it's fine. But I've had a lot of kiddos that have got 100% on a lesson. So we've had a lot of stickers. So that has been the favorite so far. They are given the option, when they get a 100%, they're given the option to pick either a mini eraser or a sticker. And I believe I've only had a very small few kids pick an eraser over a sticker. So the stickers are definitely a fan favorite. So I have been restocking that. I do have a decent amount of stickers left. So also with iReady, you can adjust where their lessons are. So some of them I had to go in and adjust their path for their lessons, because they, it goes by what they score on the diagnostic test, but some of them rush through, and don't really try, and so then they end up very low with their lessons. They might be in like 4th grade and they're on like a 1st grade path for their lessons, and so then it's only taking them 2 minutes to do a lesson and they're getting 100%. So I did have to adjust a little bit of that, but only for a handful of kids. So anywho, that's the plan for today. Tomorrow I will probably try to maybe incorporate some kind of Fun Friday thing, maybe like the last 10 minutes or so of their 30-minute block. I might let them do like fidgets, or there was already some games and stuff in there, and then I have some, I don't really want to say toys, like building stuff, like the magnet tiles and that kind of stuff, Legos. So I don't know if I'll check in again. I don't really have anything exciting to share. So I might see you guys next week, depending. I don't have any meetings next week, I don't think. So I might check in next week. Otherwise, have a good day, and I'll see you next time.